Okay, guys. Hi, everyone. This is most probably the first part of trigonometric ratio. I think I already made the videos for trigonometric graphs. So this is the part, and this part is a very O-level basics that you guys are supposed to know from your O-level. And I think that is the reason I did not make this recording beforehand, because I expected you guys to watch that video and come. But last time while I was giving you guys homework, could not calculate that. So you know what? Let me do it. In case it will become a full video. Part 1, part 2, part 3. So this is gonna be the part 1. Okay. Full YouTube style. Huh? Yeah, I started the recording. Here it is. So first of all, regarding cosine rule, I'll start from basics. I can see when I mentioned the word cosine rule, the people who recently gave the roll level also, they got. Okay. Do you remember your cosine rule? You remember cosine rule? Tell me. Do you remember cosine rule? Sadhu? Remember cosine rule? Kamile, তুমি ভুলে গেছো মনে হয় না? তুমি ভুলে গেছো? Okay. I should refrain from speaking Bangla here. So let's start with cosine rule. So in order to know cosine rule, this is what you need to know, guys. That you need to draw a triangle. Let me draw a triangle for you all with solid line. Let me draw a triangle for you. Solid lines. Okay. This is a big triangle. We did. So what can we do is, this is A, this is B, and this is C. And this is A, this is B, and this is C. This opposite of this capital letter A is small a. Opposite of the capital letter B is small b, and opposite of the capital letter C is small. Do you remember this? Yes? Now, for cosine rule, there are two rules that we know. Okay? How? Let me show you. Let's say they told us to find angle A. This is the theta A. Now, let me write it as theta A. You guys know what theta A means, right? They said us to write this theta. So, how do you make a formula out of it? Cosine rule formula. I just need to see the spelling a bit. Okay, yeah. Cosine rule. Sorry, sometimes I get really confused with the spelling. Cosine rule. Cosine rule says that this is how the formula is. Whichever side is opposite of the unknown angle, write that. What is the side opposite of this unknown angle? We are trying to find unknown angle theta A over here. What is it? Small a. So it's gonna be A square. Equals to rest 2. What is rest 2 that is left? B and C. B square plus C square minus 2BC. This is the formula that you need to remember. If there is BC here, there is gonna be BC here. Cos theta A. So that is the angle we are looking. So I just wrote theta A over here. Now, did you guys understand this? How I made this formula? Remember, it's always opposite of the angle which you're trying to find that comes over here. The rest just follows this pattern all the time, the rest of it. How I would like you guys to draw this. I'll pause the recording now. Draw this and repeat whatever I said in your mind. Then I will show you for C also, I will show you for D also. Once you write this all this three, you can now make this formula without even by harding it. You don't have to by heart it. Most probably this formula is given in the examination formula sheet. Okay, I'll pause the recording. So I expect all of you who would have written like this right now. Finish it. Let's, you know what I would do? Yeah. Let me show you how to do theta of C. What if the angle was given over here? Again, the same rule applies. What is it? Always take the side opposite to the angle which you're trying to find. Here, what is it? B square. What is left now? A square plus B square is left. Minus 2AB cos theta C. It's your answer. Done? Understood. I don't have to teach you this anymore. Okay. You know what? I'll pause the recording. You guys will do theta B on theta B on your own. Write this and show me. I'll pause the recording. Resume recording. So you guys were able to do theta B on your own. So let's do that. For theta B, it's going to be B square is equal to A square plus C square minus 2AC cos theta key B. All of you know this? This is what we call as cosine rule. Now, you know what? Let me teach you cosine rule only first. Let me not do anything else. So this is how you learn cosine rule. It's a triangle, and there. And by the way, okay, can anybody tell me what is the difference between a cosine rule and a right angle triangle? Okay, you know what? That is a very good way to describe it. Cosine rule has, okay, does not have any particular angle. But right angle triangle, in right angle triangle, you don't have to use cosine rule. In there, you can use Pythagoras theorem, you can use trigonometry, what? Soka, Toa. You can even use that, Soka, Toa. But you cannot use Soka, Toa here. Oh, you can use Soka, Toa here only if you divide the whole thing into what? Two parts. Done. Now it becomes two right angle triangle. But no, if you want to solve it directly, you can use cosine rule then. You understood the difference between right angle triangle and this? In right angle triangle, you have a this 90-degree. Here you don't have any. This is a normal triangle. Three sides. All three angles different. Or maybe two angles same. Or all three angles also can be same. If all three angles are same, what do you call it? Equilateral triangle. If two angles are same, Jasmine, what do you call it? Isosceles triangle. Except Jasmine, everyone else is except Jasmine, everyone else is answering the questions. Okay, now. Okay, now here ABC done. Okay. This is a shortcut formula. Okay. You know what? I don't teach this formula because I always want you guys to use this formula, you know, the one which we did here, this one. I always use this. If you want, you can by heart this as well. See, if you rearrange this main formula, which I just taught you here, if you rearrange these formula, you can make cos theta A the subject of the formula. Let me show you how to make subject of the formula here. Can I bring everything on the other side and write A square minus B square minus C square is equal to minus 2BC cos theta A. Can I write again? A square minus B square minus C square divided by minus 2BC is equal to cos theta. Understood? Can we do this or not? That's what they showed us over here. Understood? Yes or no? So, yeah, actually it means the same thing. Initiator minus. Oh, yeah. Now, if you multiply -1 on both the numerator and denominator, don't you think your A square becomes negative? Your B square becomes what? Positive. C square becomes what? Positive. And this becomes what? Positive. You can write it like this also. Both are correct. It doesn't matter. This is also correct. This is also correct. Is this understood? Write it down. I'll pause the recording. Did you see how I rearranged the whole thing? Buksata. Everyone online, Sario, Omar, Tanbir. I hope you guys understood. I'm pausing the recording. Please write it down. This resume recording. So let's do this question. Already the answer is there. You just need to know the how it is done. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to just copy paste this particular part of example number 1 of this sum. Okay, copy to clipboard, unnamed, Control A, delete. Okay, so let's start doing this. So what formula can we write here? Opposite of the angle, what is it? C, right? C square equals to A square, that's going to be 6.5 square, plus B square, that is going to be 8.7 square, minus 2 into A into B into cos 100. Is this understood? Now, one of the mistake most of the students that do this is directly do this in calculator. I will not encourage, also I will not discourage that. Okay. But if you're directly doing it in the calculator, make sure you give brackets. If you give brackets, at least the calculator knows what to do what. You guys know the computer term, right? Those who are ICT students, garbage in, garbage out. You guys know that? If you feed garbage, you get garbage. So some people who don't know calculators, they will write this in such a manner. The calculator will give you wrong answer. Actually, calculator is giving correct according to it, but you actually fed it some wrong number. That's why. So I always suggest to give the, if you want to do it directly, do put brackets for it. Okay. But I'm a kind of person who does not do it directly, step by step, so that I get some step marks in the examinations as well. Amida. So now, can I tell you what is 6.5 square? How much? 42.25 plus what is 8.7 square? 75 point whole square, right? Minus. Oh no, sorry. Minus. Can I have this? The whole thing. Just don't give me the negative value. Don't put the negative value in the calculator. This whole thing. Huh? 19.63. Is it minus as well? No. No. This minus is in the calculator, or it is minus because of this. You put this minus sign. Oh, okay. That means overall this value is going to be a positive value, right? So you do one thing, do this in your calculator. How much you are getting? And there is going to be c square here. What is the c square is going to be? Add them all in calculators. One 137.579. Can I have the root of that as well? 11.7. Is this understood? Centimeter. You saw how step by step I did this. Again, if you want to do it directly, do it. But make sure you enter the values in a correct order, in correct manner. Very important. Okay. So this question is done. Everybody doubts clear? Let's go to the next one then. Question number 2. Now this is a bit challenging. They said find the size of the smallest angle in a triangle whose sides have 3 centimeter, 5 centimeter, and 6 centimeter. 3, 5, and 6. Okay, use the calculator, work out this officially. You see, what did they take? They took C as the smallest. You know why the C is smallest? Because it's the opposite of C is the smallest ratio, smallest side is there. Can you see? Out of 6, 5, 3, 3 is the smallest number, right? Smallest side of the triangle. So either opposite, that is going to be what? A smallest angle. What they did, they just found the value of angle, what? 3. Just find that. I'll pause the recording. After I'll start the recording, I'll do it once you guys finish it, okay? It's better you guys do it on your own. I'll pause the recording. So guys, I gave you guys time and most of you guys were able to do this sum. And what is the answer you guys got? 29.9. Yes. So let me do this sum for you, okay? I'm doing it just for the YouTube channel, by the way, because the students who is going to follow or watch it, they need to get this step by step, right? That's the reason. Shama, no talking, please. Now, as you can see, why C is the smallest angle? Because it has the smallest ratio of the side on the opposite side. That's key. We can use the old formula which we are learning or the new formula which I derived. Any one of them. I'm always used to the old one. So can I write here? 3 square is equal to 5 square plus 6 square minus 2 into 5 into 6 into cos C. Is this understood? Now bring everything together. 3 square minus 5 square minus 6 square divided by minus 2 into 5 into 6 equals to cos C. Now, tell me, all of you, please crunch down the number with your calculator. That will okay, so what is cos inverse of that? 29.9 is the answer. Okay, is this understood? Shama, do you have any issue with the calculator? Why are you using mobile then?
My laptop is in the desk.
Is your laptop repaired? Done?
Oh, sorry,
Laptop. Okay. So this is done. Let's go move on to the next question then. Now bearing part. How many here knows what bearing is? I'll pause the recording. Oh no, I don't have to pause the recording. How many of you know what bearing is? Huh? You guys know what bearing is. Do you remember what bearing is? Yeah? Bearing part?
North, south, and all, right?
Regarding north, south, and all, yes, of course. Okay, do you know that? Listen. Regarding bearing, let me teach you something basic before I can teach you this. That everything is with respect to north over here. Okay, like for example, when we started actually learning about bearings, you know, military people, they uses this a lot at your six. When they say at your six, it means behind you. Or you can also say how much, 180 degree, 180 degree from where you are facing. Okay, and then when we started learning this in schools, then we used to always say, okay, there is this guy passing by, let's say 10 degree from your view, or 20 degree from your view, or 90 degree from your view. If it is 90 degree, let's say if you're facing this side, 90 degree means it will be over this side. I wouldn't say on right of you or 90. It's like you're using math. Technically. On your six is like what? Yeah, so six means behind, right? Behind you on your six. 12 o'clock means front of you. 12 o'clock means front of you. Just you are giving some numbers to describe. So it's like that. So everything starts, let's say, for example, you have this port A, and you have port B. And if somebody asks you what is the bearing of port B from word is very important. From port A. Understood? So now here it is. This is the bearing we are talking about. Understood? This is the bearing we are talking about. It's always, remember, clockwise from the north. Bearing is always what? Clockwise from the key north. This is another thing that you need to remember. If it's from B. Yes. If somebody asks you what is the bearing of A from B, then you start from B. But what would you start? Clockwise. Clockwise till you touch the line of red line. Here also, clockwise till you touch the line. You see? Understood? No, we never do anti-clockwise in bearing. From O level, I've been saying it's always clockwise. Question. No, they never. They do this. Okay, then once we come across that question, we'll discuss. If it is anti-clockwise, you go anti-clockwise till you touch the line. Okay, isn't the bearing here is anti-clockwise from this one? But as far as I remember, and as far as I've been doing all these years, bearing is always. Jasmine, you seem lost. Bearing is clockwise. Bearing is clockwise from north. Okay, till you touch that line which you are we are touching. We want A, na? So till you touch the line for A. Understood? So now here they have given you a question. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy paste this question. This is example 3, by the way, and I'm gonna describe you, and step by step I'm gonna make you guys draw this diagram. Okay, you have basic idea of bearing, na? And regarding bearing, you guys also should know, my bad, you guys also should know news, north, south, east, west. Understood? North, south, east, and west. How I remember east, you know? East Pakistan, West Pakistan. That's how I actually remember. Because if you take the map, Bangladesh is here and Pakistan is somewhere over here. So this used to be known as East Pakistan. So east side is towards the right. That's how I always do it. That's how I always remember that this east is always towards the right. Not this always anywhere towards the top. That we know. Top is not, down is what? South. South. East is always towards the right, and south, west is towards the left. You understand this, right? Everyone should know. And you know, if I go from here to here, it is 90 degree. From here to here, it is 180 degree. Here to here, it is 270. And here to here, it is 360 degree. Understood? Basic. Again, these are basics from O levels. Okay. Now, let me delete them. What can you do? Let me copy paste whatever question we have written over here. A Coast Guard station in B is 8 kilometer. It is 8 kilometer on a bearing of 0, 60 degree. So let's say there is a B, but let me have a starting point. Oh, from where? A. 0, 60 means 60 degree. From where? A. Okay, you know what? Let's assume A is over here. This is what the navigation people do. This is what olden days when you had no GPS and stuffs. You had charts, na? In maps. That's how they would know, okay, we are here, we need to go at this much degree, we went here at this much speed. Exactly. Navigation, you call it. Nowadays you have GPS. Nowadays we can go any unknown places. Well, all the places don't have coverages. People still use manual methods. Submarines and all uses manual method because submarines is under the water. You do not get much connection. I might be wrong. Maybe there are good military technologies are there where submarines can access. Who knows? But I'm pretty sure they still use their old school charts. Okay. Now this is north. Tanvir and everyone, I hope you're understanding. This is north. It is going at an angle 60 degrees. So this is 0 degree. For example, don't you think average 60 degree will be somewhere over here? You know what? Let it be over there. Okay. And how much is it? 8 kilometers. So let me write 8 kilometers. And this is what? Your B. Correct? And what angle is it going? Clockwise. How much is it? 60 degree. Is this clear? Are you understanding, everyone? Okay. The ship C is 4.8 kilometer on a bearing away from A. Okay, again, there is a ship C, which is how much? 4.8 kilometer, 18 degree. Okay, now there is a problem. I need to bring the whole thing downwards a bit. It is at an angle 18 degree, right? This is there. This is at an angle 18 degree. Correct? You see? A little bit, nothing much. 18 degree. Let me open the door and come. I'll pause the recording. Okay, hi guys. Sorry, there was someone at the door. Okay, so what did I do? This is 18 degree I took and 8 kilometer. Okay, so how much is this? 18 degree. Correct or not? How much is this? 18 degree clockwise. Correct or not? You understood? Because they said it is 18 degree, bearing of 18 degree, distance of 4.8 kilometer from A. So from A, I'm taking 18 degree. Understood? You guys will get chance to draw this. You guys will draw this over there by reading the question. Then calculate how far is C from B. Now, if you notice, this particular is a triangle. This particular diagram becomes a triangle now. So how much is it? 8 kilometer, and this is what? 4.8 kilometer. Actually, listen, you know one side, you know this side, you don't know this side, which is going to be A, of course. Anyway, I'll just put an X over there. This is not 60 degree. How much is this going to be? 60 minus 18. This is going to be 60 minus 18. How much is that? 42. This is what? 42. Now, does this look like a triangle to you? A proper triangle where this side is unknown. This is 42 degree. This is 4.8 and this is 8 kilometer. You need to find this. This is your A, this is your B, and this is your C, because they told us to find how far the C is from B. How far is C from B? They are looking for this distance. Can you do cosine rule here and solve this sum? Please do it. I'll pause the recording, then I will do it again. Okay. Tanveer. Hi guys. Before doing this, I did this diagram for you, and I told you that we need to use cosine rule here. So let me solve the sum for you. Can we write x square, because opposite of 40 degree is x? I wrote it x. If I wanted, I could have also written it in the form of what? BC square also. Completely up to you. Because this was an unknown, that's why I wrote the word, this thing, letter x over here. X square is equal to 8 square plus 4.8 square minus 2 into 8 into 4.8 cos 42 degree. So what did I tell you last time? God bless you. What did I tell you last time? That you need to put all the stuffs in bracket. You guys, you know what, guys? Try this directly in calculation. Let's say you are in very urgent and you have to solve this sum. Let's practice for that also. Directly put that in calculator and root of the answer. Okay. Make sure you put brackets over there. Okay. Try. I'll wait. I'll keep the recording on. No, you know what? I'll not keep the recording on. I'll pause the recording. So you guys got answer to be 5.47 after entering the whole thing in calculator and root of the answer. Correct? So this is done. I'll go on to the next question. 5.47 kilometer. I forgot to write the units over there. Make sure you guys write the units. Now comes this one. Ooh, this is a excuse me. Example number 4. I'll give you guys some time to do this, maybe 3 minutes. I'll put them in my in my watch. 3 minutes, Dibo. Try doing this. As far as I remember, here you have to open the brackets and there is going to be a quadratic equation You need to solve the quadratic equation. Okay, I'll pause the recording. Chalo. Hi guys, recording started again. So this question, I see some of you guys were making very silly mistakes. So let me point out one mistake that one of the students just did. It was Jasmine. Okay. Okay. So now, what can we do? Remember what is the first thing I told you? If you have 60-degree angle over here, angular opposite, what is it? 5. So you write 5 square first. This is your a square. Equals to x square plus x plus 2 whole square, x square plus x plus 2 whole square minus 2 into x plus 2. Understood? Cos theta. Is this understood? Understood, everyone? Okay. Now what we're going to do, we're going to open the bracket. If we open the bracket, it's going to be 5 square is equal to x square plus x square. So I'm opening this right now. Look, I'm opening it. X square plus 4x plus 4. Correct? You understood what I did here, right? A square plus 2ab plus b square minus. Can I do, okay, what is cos 60 by the way? 2x, x plus 2. What is cos 60? Can somebody tell me what is cos 60? Half. Half. Will it be half? So in this case, 2 and 2 gets cancelled. 5 5s are what? 25. Tell me, what are you confused about? Okay. 5, okay. X square plus x square plus 4x plus 4 minus x minus 2. So there is a minus sign. So 25 is equal to 2x square plus 3x plus 3x plus 2. Okay. Okay. 2x square. 2x. What do you mean? X plus 2. X plus 2 minus 2x. Minus 2x. Oh, it's gonna be minus 2x. Okay, I made a mistake. And it's gonna be x squared. Sorry, everyone. There is x square here, minus x square and minus 2x. Correct. So made a mistake here. So it's gonna be your x square and x square got cancelled, na? X square got cancelled. You have x square left. Then you have plus 2x. Then you have 4 minus 25. How much is 4 minus 21? Minus 21. Equals to what? 0. Get the answer, please. Wait. What? Now, how will you get this answer? Either you do minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. Either you do this, or you can directly do this in the calculator. If you do directly do this in calculator, what is the answer you guys are getting? 3.69 minus 5.69. So 3.69 is the answer. And why didn't they take minus? Oh, your length cannot be negative. So therefore 3.69 is the answer if you do this in calculator. 3.6. Okay. Chalo, I'll pause the recording now.